Well, hello everybody. Welcome in Big Slim, Huckleberry. How are you guys doing tonight? Are we having fun tonight? Who's ready to get out there and get some fishing done? Hey, Queen Possum, how you doing? Hey, Muddy River Catfishing, how you doing, Chris Flores? Big Slim? I thought you seen me about 15 minutes ago, Queen. How you doing, Chris? If anybody wants to pop up, I'll put the link in top of chat so you can pop up and join me. Yeah, Chris Flores, this is my new look. Since I've had my surgery, I won't need no glasses no more. Hey, Steven, I see Ransom. Hey, Billy. Hey, Dale. If anybody would like to pop up, there's a link pinned at the top of the chat, so feel free to come on up. So, how's everybody's day been going? Yeah, the Queen is in the house. That's for sure, Amanda. Oh, we got a bluegill in the house.
What up? What up?
What up, bluegill?
Hey, man, I ain't scared. I show up. I'm still cooking, man. Here, I brought my mic, though. Y'all want to see that shit.
What are you cooking?
I'm about to make some fried greens.
What are you
I got
making with the fried greens?
some thin New York strips, and I got to put the pepper poppers on. Or jalapeno poppers, excuse me.
Oh, I
We
love
call them pepper
jalapeno
poppers.
poppers.
But ours ain't deep fried. I mean,
I don't do deep fried. I do air fried jalapeno poppers.
what up, Skip, boy? Hell, I ain't seen
Hey,
you in a minute.
Joel. Hi,
Damn
Chachi.
it, boy.
Hey,
It's not.
Tim.
Oh, there's Chucky. What's up, boy? I ain't seen him in a minute either.
Boy, we're getting a lot of people in here.
Man, you want to talk about catfish family? Shit.
Oh yeah, you you do a pop up and everybody pops in.
Oh, what's up, Steve? I ain't seen Steve in a long time.
Steve comes in here every time I go live. Steve Ransom's in here almost every time I go live.
Well, I appreciate everybody that's a faithful follower.
Oh, there. I
Fried
know
greens, that sounds good. What kind of greens? We got green beans. Or excuse me, that's your job.
they're probably talking
We're
about
having
greens and spinach greens and
mixed greens,
collard
yes, sir.
greens.
Yeah, yeah. There's mustard and collard and
Uh huh. They're talking about all them the good greens.
well, hang on, I'll show y'all here. Let me some pasta. I give it, Billy. I ain't lying.
Heck, we already have 14 people in chat. Awesome.
Well, that's cool, man. I ain't lying. Nah, I love everybody. Y'all know what I be talking about, though.
Oh, I know you talking about food.
Oh no, it ain't all about food. Yeah, I can do that too. I take, I ain't got much time to fish, but when I go, I put everything I put in my job into it. Because I go to somewhere that, you got to think like a fish.
Yeah.
What's that? Um, hang on, Steve. Oh, hell no, we don't boil nothing. No. Well, I mean, I boil the juice out of it there. Hang on, Steve. Hey, if you'll be on here about 30 minutes, I'll show you how to do them. Where's my
Not
button
Steve.
here?
Oh, you're talking about Steve Ransom.
Yes, sir. Here's what I use. I start out with that.
Hold on.
We got some Old Glory, man. We got some mixed greens, which, it's got a little bit of everything there, collards, mustards, turnip. And I turn this can into something phenomenal. But you have to have all this, though, no offense. You got to put your bacon in there, which I ain't done yet. Here in a minute, we'll put this. You got to cut you some bacon if you ain't got no bacon. Used to when I was a kid, or not a kid, but a long time after that, I used to take my bacon grease, but uh, now we just do it on the spot. But
Yeah, I understand
use
that.
your the bacon grease makes a difference, and so does it, which is olive oil.
Steve, I don't boil mine. Hi, Crappy Day Fish on.
Oh, what's up, Cracker Day? Ain't seen him in a long time, ain't I? I ain't been on a bunch of fishing channels. Yeah, I love Skip though. I love Skip. Uh, but you gotta fry this up here in a minute. Here, I'll tell you. I gotta put these poppers on the grill first. But you get your bacon done, and then I'm okay. I can say shit. Pardon my French.
Ashley, will you jump up on panel with me?
And get you a little yellow onion, white onion, some jalapeno, a little black pepper, and garlic. Garlic. Let me emphasize that. Fresh garlic, or real garlic. Uh, and we'll saute that up whenever the green. Oh my God, the bacon's done, and then I'll put the greens in there, and you boil the water out of it that comes in the can. And then when that's all boiled out, you put a little olive oil in it, and then you flip them a few times, and boy, you got the best stuff you ever had. Because I
Pepper,
don't like the water they bring with it.
the link's top of chat if you guys want to join us.
What's up, Johnny? How you doing, sir? Sorry, I was off chat.
No problem.
Well, I'm a very faithful follower of my craft. Yes, sir. I mean, if you give me 30 minutes, I'll tell you or show you. Shoot,
Johnny, watch out for your peppers because
uh,
possibly going to make poppers out of your peppers.
No, no, we ain't got no scorpion. His fellow no,
No,
sir, I don't do not have
hey,
him peppers.
Possum, I just give him grief.
Oh, that's all right. Well, I'm sorry.
That's why it says Johnny What's up?
I'm
Possum,
very liberal, man.
Dr. Peppers.
I can't help myself. Last
I
talk.
know.
Hi. His Wendy coming. Oh no, you gotta ask Drew that one, Travis.
Hi, Donar. How are you doing?
Come on now. Well, hell, they wanted to laugh too, babe.
Hi, Teresa.
Y'all love it. I love this because I'll be doing it old school. And we'll be back. I gotta go put these poppers on the grill.
I'm waiting to see if Ashley pops up. Hi, Maurice. How you doing? They're cooking up some poppers and some greens and some steaks.
Shirley and I got my. Oh, it's just my cam. Okay, man, I'm on Ninja Stream on stuff.
Possum's doing all kinds of cooking tonight.
And I ain't seen Maurice since I went. I was thinking,
Hi, Samson.
hey, what's up, Sampy?
I'm hoping she will.
Look here now. I'll show
You
y'all.
don't
Hang
need
on.
your glasses. You're a
Y'all
sweetheart.
talking about boiling, bull. You see all that water on top of it? They give you. You got to boil all that stuff out. You know, and that's no good water in there.
Ashley, I went from no glasses to this. What do you think of that look now, Ashley?
You know.
How'd you do, Maurice?
I know. I just said happy to me. So you somebody else to share when I used to fish with them. I love them to death. And I love all my cats. I ain't. I feel here. I just be watching. Cat.
How'd you do fishing today, Maurice?
Sorry for that. Love everybody on there. Anyway, I'll be back.
All right. Yeah, she's going to go to bed on me right when I tell her the link's pinned to the top of chat. You haven't seen me with a cowboy hat on yet, Steve. Donar, if you want to come up, you can pop up and chat if you want. 7 trout? That's good. Hi, Sampy. That is an awesome day. 7 trout, 50 to bluegills, 10 to 12 inches. Yeah, you did good. Troy, behave. Troy, if you want to pop up, there's a link in top of chat you can pop up here with. Real and virtual. Oh, and garlic corn? Wow.
Sorry, I was gone. Well, I ain't seen Reed in a minute.
Who's
Or
that?
Keith. Keith. What's up, Steve? Boy, back. Hell yeah.
Steve
Got
pops
luck.
in and out like there's nothing to it.
How you doing, sir? Who else we got up in here? I'm like 20 something behind.
You got Roland Virtual Troy in here.
What's up, Troy? Howdy, howdy. Sampy?
Maurice Kaysen.
Yes, sir. I did say howdy. He's a,
Yeah,
he's a
no
faithful
BS.
person. Even though they don't be in there, they be watching. Everybody's faithful.
Oh yeah.
But I'm usually on chat. Sorry, y'all. But I'm back. My wife had it up first. Oh,
Your wife
God.
had a what?
Skip had his wife had her first cataract surgery
Uh,
yesterday.
cataract.
Yeah, cataract.
Did she get the laser or did she get her lenses replaced?
Sammy
Uh,
said, "Look good." Yeah, I'll be possible. Yeah, my voice don't ever tell. I
no,
can't fake mine.
I was asking if she had the lenses replaced or the cataracts. Hey Troy,
How you?
good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm
How
good.
you doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm sitting here looking at an empty crappie house, waiting on somebody to come in and start fishing at a baseball game.
No, shoot, we Cardinals or we crappie jigging?
No,
Shoot,
he's watching Lake Upala
a lot of the
David
Cardinals.
Crappie House.
Boy, they caught a bunch today. Golly.
I know. I was watching them in the background.
Whew.
They were catching some slabs out of there.
Yes, sir. Sure was. And they caught them yesterday, too.
Yeah. Don't you wish you had one of those around you?
I did have one of them around me. It closed down.
Now you got to go on a boat.
Yeah.
What do you done do?
we gonna do that. I'm going over to the dock and go fishing on Saturday.
Wendy, haven't you learned to plug in your phone and charge it while you're
Good night,
live?
Teresa. Tell Aaron or my airhead good night too.
Good night, Teresa. Boy, that was a heck of a baseball game.
Now, what was you saying, Troy?
I
I was listening.
I said I'm going over to the dock on Saturday. That baseball game. I played pitiful for 9 innings. I come back and won that game. I deserved to lose that ball game.
Yeah, well, you playing like John Parker Fishers.
Yeah. Tell me about it. And it's sometimes it's like that. It's just a struggle.
That wasn't a struggle. That was a nightmare.
Well, it's like that though. It really is. Some days I'm really good, and then some days I'm really bad. And I was really bad for 9 innings, and I had one good inning and won the ball game. So that's the way it is.
That's awesome, Troy.
Troy,
I ain't lying.
are you sure you didn't shake John Parker's hand?
I like your truck driving stuff. You know what I mean? I know. I don't care what anybody says. It's entertaining. I love it. I laugh, and
Me and Troy,
you gotta love that,
we
man.
like each other, but we just give each other grief.
Oh yeah, it's all.
No, see, I don't do that. They be getting mad at me and shit. I can't say what I want to say. No offense to any of y'all. I ain't gonna say shit like that to y'all, but yeah,
I haven't held back from Troy
I
yet.
like making people laugh and smile and enjoy themselves, just like Troy does.
That's why. That's why that you ended up in pink tights when I made your wrestler too.
Yeah, because
Hey
I gave Troy
man,
too much grief. I tried to distract him doing,
oh
smashes or wrecks or loses a ball game.
yeah, I ain't watched the wrestling yet, Troy. You- I still got you on. I mean, I'm a little behind on my watch later. Like I said earlier,
Well,
I ain't lying.
he made he
Cause I
made a
watch
version of
everything
me
Troy
that
has.
ain't me. Put him in pink tights, and he still has a hard time beating me in a fight.
I
Troy's
don't play that
cracking with me.
doggone thing enough. I play it on live because everybody enjoys it. But uh, when I make one of those characters, I kind of have to adjust them because to be competitive. Because when I made your character and I first got in the ring with him, you beat the tar out of me twice. I didn't have a chance.
You see, you gotta watch what name you put in. See,
At what level
I'm
was
just
that?
playing though. I know that don't make a difference. I just like making people laugh, man.
Yeah, I mean, he turned me down to 40, and he still has a hard time trying to beat me.
Tell me about it. And they wanted me to go a third match with you, and I'm like, nope. Nope.
I wanted to see a third match with you because I wanted to see if he was going to win that one.
I had enough of that. It's like fighting a gorilla.
I threw him out of the ring 2 or 3 times. I body slammed him on the outside ring floor.
I'm gonna have to make a trip up here at this crappie house. That place is only 194 miles from me. I'm gonna have to make a trip up there and go fish.
Yeah, you better make sure you have a motel room for the night too.
A what?
A motel room, because if you stay here all day, you're gonna want to sleep that night.
Avid, if I go up there, I'll have a motel room for 2 or 3 days. I ain't driving up there, sleeping one night, and coming back.
Oh, you want to get your 3-day limit of crappie?
Yeah, I sure do. You know that when I found that channel, I emailed that lady, and told her how neat I thought it was that she's doing those lives on there. She emailed me back, said that that place is wheelchair accessible, and they had a tournament, I guess, for handicapped people last 2 weeks ago. So that's kind of a cool thing.
Oh, really? How did it turn out? Did she say?
She said it went real good, and everybody caught fish, and everybody had a good time, and I think they kind of donated the facilities for that thing. To let them fish for nothing, and that's a good thing. When people that's got disabilities have a place to go and especially a place to go and fish together, that's always a good thing. It's a positive. There should be more of that.
Yeah, it should be more of it. There should be a lot more.
I think a lot of people ought to be more positive and more appreciative of people. You know what I'm saying? I agree.
Yeah, for the
Yes, sir.
and the military both.
Correct.
Because without the military, we wouldn't have our freedoms and our rights that we have.
And here in Texas, which is an oddity, in my opinion, things are not. They don't really have a lot of. They don't really have a lot of opportunities for people with disabilities to fish.
Like a P83, son. I mean, that's something I tried, and that come from my uncle that's still living, and he loves having fish fries on the weekend, and
I get them.
that is the best piece of steel America's ever made,
Yes,
right there. All right. I'll be back.
I got one. I keep one of them on my keychain. Yeah, go ahead, Troy, with what you're saying.
Oh, I was just saying that I wish Texas would work on having more opportunities for more places for people that's in wheelchairs and things to fish. That place I'm fishing over there on this dock on Saturday, it was built by the city, and it's very wheelchair accessible. But there's just not a whole lot of opportunities to get to the water to fish for people with disabilities here.
Yeah, they need more accessibilities for people in wheelchairs and more ways for them to get to the water and the fish.
They need to build and maintain some more docks and piers here. When I buy a fishing license, Avid, I pay the same price as everybody else. I don't
Oh yeah,
I don't get a price break. I pay the $30 just like every other Texan.
yeah. And
So I kind of feel like
Question I gotta ask you those earlier. Go ahead.
basically,
kinda
they
feel
help
like
you with
that-
what you need to do to get fishing.
yeah, I kind of feel like that if we're gonna pay full price like everybody else, we ought to have more opportunities. That's just my opinion. But
Oh, I understand that.
I don't like asking people ages, but may I ask you, sir, how old are you, Troy?
I'm 51.
Do
Oh, you're young.
you get your fishing license free when you turn 65?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I like what you said earlier too, a little bit there. Uh, you ever been duck hunting in a wheelchair?
I have not been duck hunting. I have been dove hunting.
Uh, I don't know where you're from, sir, but
He's in Texas.
oh, that's a little ways to hear. But yes, sir, I appreciate our give a damn, I guess, about that. Yes, sir. We have duck hunting places around here that you can take that. It's called August Slough around here. It's a lake and a bunch of ponds around everything, but it's a game, reservation and man, I like what you said. I wish people would yes sir, give a shit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they need to give a shit for it, but they don't.
Yeah, 'cause everything's free, so they think.
Back
But
in the
it ain't. I just want to say that I highly hold to that, Jordan.
I will say this: back in the 70s and 80s, they gave more care about the handicap and the stuff like that. But now that it's in the 90s and 2000s, they're getting more selfish and then more they can make a buck.
Well, correct. And the problem is, it's more about the tourist and and don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the striper fishermen, but it's more in my area, more about tourists, bringing in tourists to fish for stripers. That's what
Yeah,
it's about.
yeah,
It's less about the average guy like us that wants to go out and catch some mesa catfish or crappies. Uh, they stock uh, when they stock fish, 75% of what they're putting in down here are stripers. A lot of that has to do with the fact that I do recognize that stripers hardly will not reproduce in a reservoir, but I think they need a little bit more parity for everyone. Everybody pays the same price for license.
That was not the 5-second rule I put in the thing.
That is correct, Don. It's turning into a rich man sport. You're right, sir.
It is.
When it costs you $5,000 a gun, and that's basically what it cost in the state of Texas, excuse me, to rent a lease to deer hunt. Good Lord, for $5,000, I'd go out and get a whole cow and have it butchered. You know?
Well, just about. You like it $200, but yes, sir. We just got done talking about that. Yeah, you're right though. I am not going to pay. Yeah, yes. Uh, what's terrible, boy? I could take you to where you can just stroll down to, son, and get you good old fish. But I wish more states. That's kind of like we talking about states here. That's like Tennessee and Arkansas. You gotta have a title on that, like a boat trailer, your boat motor. But here, you gotta have it licensed and registered and all that stuff. But the license bureau here will let you buy an Arkansas motor, and only because it's in their system. That only comes from 2 states. You can do that with a bill of sale. And
Hey,
I think that's not fair to everybody, just like everybody else.
Avid,
I think everything ought to be the same for
Yeah.
everybody. Go ahead, Troy.
the only bad thing about that I can foresee is you get them eyes fixed. Is you gonna be able to see everything that's flying around in this chat now?
Oh, I see. Hey, I've been seeing everything since I got my eyes fixed.
Did that hurt much when they worked on that eye, Avid?
They did both eyes. I did. They replaced the lenses and cataracts in both eyes, and they had me out so much I didn't even feel it.
Really?
They put me under, so I didn't feel a thing. I woke up in recovery, sitting in the chair. And I don't know how I got out of the gurney into the chair, and I fell asleep in the chair, and I woke up in a wheelchair outside their office in front of my sister's truck, and I don't know how I got there. And I don't know how these short, skinny ladies picked up a guy that's 300 pounds and put me in a wheelchair.
Well, they probably didn't pick you up, Avid. They just kind of probably just pushed you over there. You just out of it. You didn't know it.
I don't know if they got me to stand up or what. Ashley says Troy's adorable.
No, she's the one that's adorable.
Then she goes, well, shoot, I blew it. Hey, David Smith.
Howdy, David. I just heard that from David. I ain't on chat. I'm 61 behind, but y'all bear with me for a minute.
Wendy, I can't share the emojis I want to share because that's indecent. Grab Wendy by the ankles and Ashley by the ankles, by hanging by their ankles, and just teabag them into a hot tub. 8217.
Just talked about him. Howdy, sir. Howdy, John. That's
So
my
what you
real
do
wide door.
for,
Anyway, I'll be back here in a minute.
Wendy, you're too short to teabag something so tall. You're not big enough to teabag me. So what's your game plans for this weekend, Troy?
Avid, I've got to go and take my dog to the vet to have some stitches removed. She had some surgery. I'm going to do that early Saturday morning, and then I'm going to come back home and get my rods and jig box, and I'm going to go down to lake and fish Saturday for a while.
That's cool.
Yep, unless it rains, rains me out, which I don't think it's going to. So I'm going to go over to the dock, and there ought to be some fish up around that dock. That water's about 10 feet deep over there. I'm thinking there's probably going to be a few starting to stage up there to get ready to go to the shallows. So maybe I can catch a few.
Hey, when in doubt, throw a worm out, man. You'll catch something. No offense.
It's just
yeah.
too.
That's what I do when I can't catch nothing on the bait, man. I gotta catch something. I don't give a hell. You know, I don't care if it's a gar or a drum. If you're gonna fish,
Keep it on your water
show
temperature.
us up.
Well, it ought to be just about right. Getting close. So I'm going to try to go over there. I'm going to go over there Saturday and get a feel for it. I'm going to try to go over there as much as I can while it's nice weather. That thing is really open over there. It is too cold over on that open dock to fish in the wintertime. But in the summer, early in the morning, and it'd be a good time to go, and it's spring. So
David said you need to come fishing and hunt with him.
yeah,
I do not know where David's from, but
Arkansas.
is he? I'll be gone. That's cool. He's from hell. Is he around Pickett or Paragould? I mean,
I'd like to go
they
over there
got a
and fish.
good river for flathead too. Ain't got the fishing. I never knew it. I thank you for, I try not to be too nosy, you know what I mean? And sorry for my asking on that one. But I thank you, sir. I'll be honest. That's all. All right, now here, crickets, come on. I didn't mean to get y'all just confused. I mean, shit, man. When you making cornbread,
Oh, Lord have it.
let me stir this pot here, man. And I mean, but that's cool, man. I know a lot of, that's one I've never had. I try not to ask too much.
Yeah. Of course, talk about David, the access, of course, now he's got a boat slip, my brother does, that he's got his pontoon boat in. So I'll have access to fish that. And I'm going to be going down there, and wife and I are trying to find a decent hotel to go stay in down there. Listen, I'm not going to go down there and stay in no Roach Motel. I'm just not going to do it.
Hey, I hear you on that, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't lying.
If I'm going to go spend a couple of days, I want to get me
It
a
better be
room.
worth it. Yeah.
I want to get me a room. It's not going to be crawling with critters and
Howdy, Florida.
and we'll be able to go down there and go fish in the boat slip and on the pontoon boat. So,
that'd be cool, man.
I bought me a 10-foot crappie rod the other day. It's supposed to be here tomorrow.
What brings it?
Well, I went over.
Now you know that's where we get the water from. Now
I went over to Bass Pro Shops and looked at
I
them.
just mess with you, Troy. I love you to death, sir.
I went over to Bass Pro Shops and looked at them, and good Lord, they're $60. And I'm thinking,
now, do y'all see what I'm doing here? I mean, yeah, everybody. I ain't lying. All right, that's what the prior to what I'm going to pour out of wherever y'all's grocery store has it. Okay, and I'll show it again. And I can, like I said, man, ain't no way nobody can do it. They told Glory, I can't remember some of that juice out of it. Then I turned it right there, boy.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Don,
go ahead, sir.
yeah, Troy, when he says, good for you, Don, I'm waiting to watch you.
I got pride of lid though. Go ahead.
Uh,
Yeah,
so I went over to Bass Pro Shops and I looked at them rods. Good Lord, they $60. I told my wife, I said, I can beat that. Well, I don't need no expensive rod to begin with. I just need something long where I can fish out of that pontoon boat. So I come back home and I ordered one off Amazon for $20. I got a Zebco crappie rod.
I just had a conversation about that. Go ahead, Troy. I ain't lying. Sell it to them. Because
So
that's the truth, man. It ain't about the rod. Go ahead. Absolutely.
I ain't gonna pay $60 for a rod that I'm probably gonna end up banging on the bridge and breaking the tip off of it anyway.
That's a fact. You can take a bobber rod and put 65-pound braid on it. It might not cast 20 foot, but that don't mean you won't catch it. You know, telling what. You know what I'm saying? It's been proven, and what I like to tell everybody, when y'all go out there, be as confident as you can. You know what I mean? 'Cause you know
yeah,
you're gonna skunk. That's what I expect every time. But uh, if you're skunking, hell, pull your bluegill hook out. I mean, there you can always catch something. Hardly everything today I couldn't catch nothing unless you downside your hooks and I use fresh bait or fish and stuff for bait. But man, I don't like sitting there. I used to do it for hours on end, like 6 hours waiting on one fish to bite that was 30 pounds. Or and I still have me another rod over there. I'll be catching gar on or something, man. You got to do something with your time, and you can always make a fire and stuff, but you still get bored.
yeah, but
It gets
I go
hard not catching nothing.
I go fishing not just to catch fish, but to relax
I'll
and
catch
enjoy
gar
life.
all day, son. I don't care what people say about me. It's fun. As long as you don't get big and you don't get your hook that's in its mouth in your finger. But I don't
Oh
care
yeah,
what they say. You're out there doing something nobody else is. You're catching. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out there talking. Or,
yeah, you're out there to relax and have fun, but I also go out there to do a show for people and be live.
well,
Yeah,
you
if we
show.
catch fish, if we don't, then I'm sorry, but it's what it
Well,
is.
I try to always strive to do that. Didn't you
Yeah.
just see my buffalo, my damn drum? I mean, come on now.
Well, you got bait right there. I got
Well,
10 bait
no,
right
I
here
caught
with
them
my
four.
at my feet in my live well.
I
I got
don't like fishing without catching something. I'll catch a gar, man. Here, let me show you something. You ain't never seen.
what you gonna bring a fish and throw it in the skillet. I hope you don't bring a fish into the
Seen this
skillet.
to everybody, boy, and I've seen this on chats too. You know what I'm saying? To some people that's in this catfish community know what this is. Uh, okay.
No, I know what those are.
And some people like saying you put that on your hook, you'll find out what's biting if it's a gar. I like that fact because they're right. But if it ain't what that is, then you're wrong. I don't do that.
I like
This
taking
ain't
nylon
nothing
rope
but a
and just
rope,
breaking it.
man. You can take nothing but a rope,
Yeah, that nylon rope.
and I got it on a what you call, I guess, a pike leader or whatever the hell it is. But
Right.
got this level or whatever. But Ain't got no hook on it, and you can catch any gar any day except you can't catch what was I talking about last night? My little old skinny mouth gar, long nose gar. They
Yeah.
will not react bite. That's the only gar I want. But your spotted gar and your alligator gar, all you gotta do is twitch it. That dude right there, boy, and they go, and they're all hung up like they're in a barbed wire fence, son.
I take the nylon rope
With no
about
hook.
8 inches long and loop one in, and I fray the rest of it, and tie it to about 17-pound Cajun.
But I ain't tying that to my hook with my bluegill.
No,
I fight gar all the time to catch my flathead, and I'll keep throwing them out there
I'll
until I
just tie
do.
it to my line just for a guard, and I'll drop it right in front of the long-nosed guards, and they'll strike it just because it's there.
Oh,
I get the long-nosed guards aggravated, and they just tear that up.
All right, you can take me off solo now. I mean, we ain't done yet.
You sure making a mess scattering that stuff all over that stove.
I know it, and my Miss Amanda got all that to clean up too, boy. But she says it's worth it. She been asking for these drinks for a week, boy. I ain't lying. My aunt and uncle talk about it. That's where I got my P58 or whatever it's called. I love that. I'm old fashioned, man. I love you ain't gotta have all that fancy shit.
No, you don't.
I ain't throwing a damn spook on nothing I got unless it's got a live bluegill on it from now on. I'm gonna show a difference. If it don't make a thing. Oh, what's up, Stan? Boy, I ain't seen you in a long time. Tell Angelina howdy too, man.
Oh, for one chat, Stan's in the house.
Yeah. Sorry I couldn't answer you a while ago when you buzzed me. I was on up here with Avid now.
Oh, now you be in trouble now. Surely not.
He's trying to send me a message a while ago.
Look at that, boy. My hands to rub is stick to my damn cap. That's terrible.
Yeah,
I
Stan's
saw
going
it.
to be on live one of these days.
Well, you ain't never heard Stan talk?
No.
Really? Well,
I've never
I don't know what to say about that, then.
Well, now, yes, you have. Avid,
I have.
You've watched us Convoy. You've heard him talk.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know what his old lady's name is?
Yeah, Angelina.
Oh, okay.
I've had Angelina.
AKA Turtle Lady. Yep. I like calling people out by their name, like Travis and my 217 John too. It's a lot of remembering, but
his wife's been more. Guess I might show more times than he has been.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, I love it. Hey, it don't matter as long as you try. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as you go out there and do whatever you want to. You know, I mean, I've had a bunch of skunk days and still be happy. Either one, it was a beautiful day, or I tried that hard. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! This chat has gone completely off the rails.
I don't know what's that doing.
That's why it's a late night pop up. I can delete it if I want.
Oh Lord!
I know Don R gets a kick out of it. I ain't lying. I like this kid out there. I'm glad he's a whole hell of a lot better.
If I don't,
What'd you say, Abbott? Hang on, I'm on the mute and let y'all talk for a second. What'd you say?
That's why I like doing these late night pop ups because if I think it's not good enough, I can delete it.
Oh,
there won't be no record left of it.
Well, I can tell you this right now.
Except for a memory.
If it's
So how about that one? You might delete, delete something. That's what I learned about this. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about it. Anyway, yes, sir. We still got the memory because we're still here. I don't care what you delete. So. But yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, we got someone else popping up.
Oh, shit! Surprise me. It was probably Don R. That'd be great. Oh, what I tell you, how you doing, sir? He showed up on my live.
What an honor to be up with you guys.
That's
you awake,
cool.
John?
How you feeling, sir?
I'm doing great.
That's awesome.
I off the hook.
That is awesome.
Wife had surgery on her shoulder today, and I had shots in my back, and
Damn it.
just getting better every day.
Hey, every day, sir. Yes, sir. Every day's
That
better.
makes me cringes when he says he had shots in his back. No, thank you.
Hey,
Well-
Troy, my hero.
Well, Don, look at the bright side. I can always get you a good deal on a wheelchair.
Don, but watch out for the bad side. He can make a meme of you
Oh,
thing and make you look fatter than what you are and beat the heck out of you.
damn, I'm not too much.
No, I'm doing good. I avoided the wheelchair. I was in a walker a couple of years ago. But
Hey, Rockberry. Hi, Alvin.
Are you home tonight?
I'm doing good now. I can walk, and I prayed to good Lord that I can walk in, and
Yes, sir. Well, no offense to oh, I can't say that. No
Go to bed,
offense to
Alvin Lewis.
Oh, man. Come on, Theodore. Help me out here. Had a moment right there. I did not mean to say that for you. I'd give my damn legs up for you. You know what I'm saying?
The Chipmunks. Alvin, Simon, Theodore.
It's past time for 17-year-olds to be in the bed. Go to bed, Alvin Lewis.
Hey, no kids allowed, he said. Look out.
Who's Ted?
What the hell's Alvin doing? And howdy off the hook.
I'm trying to figure out who Ted is.
Ted. Oh, that'd be that show. Y'all ain't seen Ted?
Oh, Teddy Ruxpin.
I ain't watched very many movies, you know, but it'd be Twister, Black Dog, Ted. I did say that. Good
Hush,
shit.
Moo Moo, Troy.
Nobody pays Stan no attention. He needs to learn how to drive.
Are you on that chat too?
You want to know something, Troy? I can.
I ain't talking. I don't mean that, Stan. I'm just messing with y'all.
Troy, I tell you. a little
Y'all do
story.
more Facebook than I do. I check it every 2 days.
He begged for a wrench one time. I gave him a wrench and it lasted 30 seconds and he lost it.
Oh, what the fuck happened to mine then? I've asked it for, hell, I used to be a member of your Sasquatch and you still ain't gave me nothing.
Oh, you had one at one time.
What'd you do taking the same night?
No, YouTube took it away.
Well, you know I'm faithful. If you ever showed up, everybody knows my chat. Everybody in here's blue when they show up. Now, what's the difference?
Type something in chat and I'll give you a wrench back.
Okay, I have to come back in.
But I don't know how come you lost your wrench, but you had one.
No, sir, I ain't never.
Well,
I'll hold that on my grandma.
I know you.
I
had
don't
a
know.
blue
I'll be back. Put your link in chat.
That's,
Thanks, sir.
That's YouTube, I think, got something going on with YouTube because
yeah, YouTube takes away wrenches if people haven't been in chat for so long.
well, now Rhonda come in mine the other day, fishing for whiskers, and she's had a wrench for a long time. She didn't have one. I had to give it back to her, and she's in there. She's been in there of late, so I don't know what in the world happened with that.
Wendy, come on, join me.
I'm trying to get Wendy and Ashley up here.
And how's Angelina doing?
But Ashley won't pop up here.
Now, Abby, now Don just got his back fixed. Don't get him up and dancing a jig.
I want to see you get up and dance a jig.
You see that, you better follow me. I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you like I tell my wife. If you see me get up and running, don't wait to ask me what's wrong. Just follow me, because something bad is happening.
Well, tomorrow after the shots take effect, I might get up and do a jig. Tonight they're kicking my butt.
There you go, Possum. You're blue.
Hey, Billy, 217, awesome. All these great folks. Troy, you always seem to come
The
on
video's
when
back.
I'm at doctor's appointments.
Do what?
You always seem to come on while I'm at doctor's appointments.
I'll be back.
Well, you go to the doctor too much.
I
I
love
don't.
you.
I'll be live tomorrow at 1:00.
Y'all sound like me, man. I don't want to go there. I don't
I
want to
didn't
listen
go
to what
to the doctor, but I had to go to the doctor for my eyes. Because I wanted to see so I can go fishing again.
Hey, look at these Coke glasses, man. I look like Ralphie, son. And these Ray-Bans, but I paid $600 for a prescription. Damn Coke glasses. Look how thick these damn things. I ain't lying.
Hey, trust
But
me.
you shouldn't hate because you got to get something, you know?
Hey,
Hi, Dallas.
It's a have to.
Hey, once I got
Hey,
my
you
eye surgery and
BS.
got new lenses put in, I was happy.
Leslie, Huckleberry, Hallmark things.
Well, my cornea tried coming off one time, and I do like my $5 specialist, I guess. He keeps, it ain't nothing like going blind, man. You can't do nothing then.
Well,
I've seen one of my grandpa's brother go blind, and man, he taught me how to work just like my grandpa did. And you just don't know if you can't see. It takes everything. You can do a lot with everything else, but it's hard to do when you can't see. So I feel that.
Night, Ashley.
I'm going to bed too.
Oh damn! Run y'all. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get on that, but
Okay, I see how that goes.
I just think everybody should be happy no matter what.
It's almost 12:00.
Oh hell! Where you at, Troy? You
Texas.
Central?
Yeah.
Texas is Central Time. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. That's cool. Well, I try to learn that, because I don't like bothering people sometimes. Or getting, I done something I couldn't done the other night.
Don, don't. You take it easy on these pretty girls in here now. I don't want to get no bad.
Oh shit, man!
I know how to fix your wagon, Troy.
They'll have them all hemmed up on the tailgate. What are you talking about?
You're all too young for me.
All right. Thanks for letting me come up, Abbott. I'll see y'all tomorrow
You're
sometime.
welcome, Troy.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Even though I'm not in there, Troy, I always watch. I'm at work, but anyway, you know how I feel, sir.
Enjoy them greens and clean up that mess you made.
Well, I will. So Miss Amanda's on there too. I ain't like, oh, bye, sir. Bye, bye.
You take care, Troy.
I ain't lying.
We gotta watch.
Look at that. I just keep flipping it on out there, don't I? Just make them more and more.
That's a waste of food.
Damn, there's Dallas. Howdy, Dallas. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, he
Dallas,
just popped in a few minutes ago.
Billy,
It's about time for this olive oil season.
Elvis.
And you want, more than 2 tablespoons. I'll tell you that. I've learned a lot from cooking shows. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh my God, that was so rude. I was shitting my mic. Everybody couldn't have my hands before. I'm so sorry. That was rude. But yeah, I love Jamie's 15-minute meal. You learn a little bit, but I still can't do that.
Steve
I love
wants to know
learning.
if you put the bacon in the greens.
Do what?
Steve wants to know if you added bacon to the greens.
Yes, sir. Real bacon. I fried that up before I added all that. Damn, you didn't get to see it. Can I cut on your channel? I'm so sorry. I forgot I have.
Did you cook the greens in the bacon grease?
Yeah. I didn't pour it out. Y'all didn't see me pour that pan, did you?
We never seen that part.
Have you ever had what's it called? Withered wet lettuce?
Yeah.
Where you cook bacon and you just use bacon grease and you pour it over your lettuce you get out of your garden, and it's called withered lettuce. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's real bad for you and shit. But
Yeah, it's high in cholesterol.
it's well, yeah. And like I said, man, I hate to say this, but if I ever get diabetes, I'll die from it. Because I am not giving nothing to nobody. No. The only time I went to the hospital was when I got pink eye in both eyes. I couldn't see. That's something I gotta go for. I didn't have no antibiotic eye drop. But, I got bad teeth, and we buy what they call fish antibiotics. It's the same damn thing as amoxicillin, you know what I'm saying? We country, one thing. I ain't going to no doctor unless I absolutely have to. And I'd rather die happy than substitute. Because I ain't got no retirement. One day I'll have cancer or I'll die of a heart attack. You know what I mean? It's going to be one too, but hell, that's what I'm saying. Every day, be happy. And it don't matter. Damn, man, Georgia Dixon. I ain't seen him in a long. Uh-huh.
Yeah, bacon
He
grease.
said, what the hell? Yeah, I'll be hanging from a tree, man. Or I'll be playing possum on you, one or two.
Possibly paying attention to the
Get a
time.
poem with a stick. But like I said, man, I like everybody. Love everybody. Ain't no use in all this stuff. Be happy if you pull a bluegill or a fucking 80-pounder, man. It still makes the same difference in that body. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's what it's all about. No matter what anybody says. I'm glad to make that a fact. At least everybody got to hear that. Like I said, I like catching gar and everything, man. It's all about fish. Or catching, excuse me. Fishing is a hobby. And I'm sorry I missed everything on chat. This is one time I didn't look at it. Well, I appreciate everybody, you know what I mean?
So, how long does it take for you to cook your poppers on the smoker?
I don't know. Put them on when I said it is, and they're on 350. And I'll tell you when they're done. I don't time nothing. I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just the way I'm built. Like, see, when I'll teach you something about the river too, bull. Don't take that offense neither, because I call everybody son too. Uh, if your current scene, your fishing changes and moves over a little bit, you should move your rod over a little bit with
Uh-huh.
the bait. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It makes a difference. You have to move with the river, or move. You have to be a fish. Like I said earlier, you have to be a fish, and you don't eat fish flakes like my bait fish do. I mean, I feed my crawdads worms and my other stuff. But if you're gonna keep, we can't have crappie, but if you're gonna keep crappie in a bait tank, which I ain't never seen nobody do, but if you do, you better feed them in it. They're gonna die. They won't eat worms. No offense. They might hit them on your hook, but no, they're not gonna do that.
Wendy, if you burn your food, it becomes dog food.
Steve said, "What?" Steve on you, boy. Oh shit! Look at
Yeah, because
how about that? Where's that frog sound, man? I ain't heard a frog. Shit. I ain't lying. Oh, bullfrog. River?
Oh, you haven't heard Froggy in a while, huh?
No, we are not talking about her. She's across the pond. And she is not a follower of me, apparently, but that's on her own. I don't try to make anybody a follower of me. I'm just a real person. I do this on my off time. I'm not ever going to make money on this. And, hell, I've lost 5 or 4 subscribers in 2 days. There it is. uh, I don't care about that. I know the people that are with me are my people. That's what matters these days.
Yeah.
That's why I don't show up in places no more, because all they want to talk about is certain stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do drama, and I don't do that bull crap.
Hell
You want to
no.
do that stuff, take it somewhere else.
I work from 40 to 80 hours, sometimes 100 hours a week. I ain't got time for that. But like I said, I don't care how many I lose, at least the ones that's still there is my people that appreciate me. You know what I mean? And that's what YouTube's all about. And I ain't trying to get, I don't want to get money. But, or if I did, you guarantee I'd get back to the people that was there the whole damn time.
People that like
say
to
that.
about my channel and cause grief.
I don't want to be there. That's a job. I got a job. But go ahead.
I'm going to start doing members only chat, so.
Wendy, if I'm not.
If she ain't going to come up, he's going to go to bed.
Oh, well, come on, Wendy. Don't you do that, man, like that. And you heard me. And you still ain't called me. Yes, that's what Lord Explorer says. I'm the awesome possum. Yes, ma'am. So get you some. That's like a Toby C. Key song. But you better show up for him. I ain't lying.
Hey, come on.
That'd be wrong if you didn't. He asked. If you know anything, you know about him, so
Mm-hmm.
you ought to. Know
Don
what I'm saying?
don't ask for much.
Oh, she gonna laugh at it. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's fucked up. Wendy won't pull up. Why? I ain't gonna say.
Wendy, I'll say this. Wendy's not
Hey,
scared.
I put my paycheck on it. You won't pull up, Wendy. And I got your address.
Wendy's just scared.
She's always scared. I asked her on 2 other lives to call me, and that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I still ain't heard from her. You
Wendy
know,
is scared.
you find out who your people are. One thing.
Wendy's scared of Abbott and Bigfoot.
Don't
Because they
say
might.
what. You was supposed to send 252 a sticker 2 years ago, and if it wasn't for me, Indiana Chris wouldn't have got a sticker this year. And I'm tired of doing y'all job.
Yeah, hey, she has my address and she's never sent me stickers.
Oh, well, that's because she ain't doing her job like she says she does. You're busy, I know. Hell yeah, you got 40 dogs. Well, shit. I do the same thing, and I work 80 hours.
All right, Steve Ransom, good night.
I'm sorry, Steve. I'm really sorry, but I didn't mean to do that.
No,
Like
I'm
I
just
say,
giving you grief. I'm just giving Wendy
find out
grief.
who your friends are.
Well, I'm going to drop down. I had surgery today and I need to take care of her. So,
Yeah, you go take care of Paulette, Don.
yeah,
You have a
she'll
good night,
be
sir,
early morning.
Mr. Don.
I thank you for letting me come up and take care of all chat. Wendy, you be careful.
Don, you know you're always welcomed up here.
We'll see
I
y'all
got
later.
your last floor. Hey, good night, Mr. Don.
Good
You stay
night.
strong, sir. I
I
love
sure
you to death.
Don's an amazing person, so is his wife.
Yes, sir, he is. Right. It's funny how people don't give. Anyway, I got to mute myself.
I wasn't raised to be
I'll
selfish.
be
I
back in a second.
care about other people. I know, I'm just giving you grief. When have I not picked on you? Well, if I had your address, I would buy you stamps and send them to you. Just ignore him.
No, but I'm not talking about that on here. You'll find out next month. All right, y'all. I'm getting off here. I love y'all and
All
hotlines.
right.
And I hope everybody has a good night.
Take care, Possum. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. Y'all see me again.
No, link's up in top of chat if someone else wants to pop up. Wendy! Come on, Wendy. Anybody else want to pop up? Wendy. Yeah, I got 21 awesome people in here. Let's get a panel going tonight. So who's still all in chat here? Let me see a bunch of thumbs up for 21 people. No, I'm not asleep yet, Brad. I haven't pulled a Jody yet, Brad. I'm just waiting to see if Wendy's going to pop up or who else is going to pop up. So it makes the top of chat pinned. Good night, Don. Go to bed and take care of Paulette. She needs your help right now. There he is.
What's going on, Evan?
Just figured I'd do a pop up late night because I was getting bored.
I see you up here by yourself. I'm like, I can't leave him alone. I'll take a come up for a little bit.
I just get bored around the house. With one of these eyes heal.
Well, I can understand that. How's your eyes doing with the light?
Oh, they're doing better.
I'm sure it's probably pretty sensitive on your eyes there for a little bit.
Yeah, but I got teeth to take care of that.
Yeah, you definitely want them.
I use these for outdoors, and I'll tell you what, they're great.
I know we've been having a lot of bright skies. I'm like, it's surprising because normally it's been the other way.
Joe says, hi, Brad.
Hi, how you doing?
But at least these glasses don't cost $300 a pair.
Yeah, no kidding.
These are only what, $18?
They're definitely a lot more affordable. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, and you don't have to use insurance to buy them.
Yeah, that ain't no kidding. If your insurance covers them, some people's insurance don't.
Oh, I've had insurance that helped cover glasses, but they covered 80%, and I still had to pay the rest. And still, $190, $200 for glasses ain't cheap.
I think ours just covers eye exams. That's it.
The eye exams I paid out of pocket, $20. I didn't have a problem with that.
Yeah. Yeah, they like to pay for the cheap part of them for us.
Billy says, "Hello, Mr. Tidal Wakes, Brad."
Hey, Billy, how's it going?
But my company's been bought and sold 3 times, and every time they get a new owner, they change the health insurance and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
we keep getting worse and worse insurance than what we've been getting.
Yeah, it'd be like playing musical chairs, huh? Trying to figure out what they do and don't take care of, and who's in and out of network.
Right. We went from $150 deductible to a $500 deductible to a $6,000 deductible.
Yeah.
So where has that gone good at?
Not gone good in your favor, that's for sure.
No. No. I'm just trying to figure out how we got screwed.
It don't take them long, and sometimes it don't even matter where you work. They still end up getting you some way or another.
But see, when it was ABC, we were taken care of like family.
Welcome in, Chucky.
Huh?
Told Chucky, welcome in.
Hey, Chucky. But when we was ABC, we was taking care of family. We had benefits. We had HMS medical account saved where we put money in, they put money in. We had monthly employee parties. We had Christmas parties. We had all kinds of drawings and stuff with employees.
Oh, yeah.
We got someone you like, Brad.
Oh, it's Jody.
What?
How you doing, Jody?
I'm doing great. Well, my voice is almost back.
That's good.
I say you sound a whole lot better than you did the other day.
Oh yeah.
I just wish it was there all the way. It's not.
Got a couple more days, you'll be back to normal. You'll be yelling at everybody.
I hope so. I can't yell.
I miss her. I miss her voice.
I ain't got my laugh back or nothing.
It's a lot harder to mess with people when you got to text it out instead of say it.
Have to write in all caps.
You said what?
Hey, Paula Abrams.
So what was you just talking about when I interrupted you?
Glasses calls.
What?
Company insurance policies.
Oh. I guess you had a deductible.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Paula.
$6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, title of my last pair of glasses costed $599 a pair. Before it costed $457. What Paula Abrams said.
Go to Walmart. Get them.
Those are prescriptions.
Yeah. They have prescription center at Walmart. And
Yeah.
some place over in Knoxville has them 2 pair for $79, something like that.
Yeah, but some places don't take your company insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to go in market with them, and the ones that are in market, they rake you up over the coals over it.
Mm-hmm.
They just want you to know how big that hill is. Sometimes.
Yeah. And then we'll see how quickly you can get burned over it too.
Yep.
I'm waiting to see the bill on these surgeries.
Wow.
Oh, you'll probably be good because you'll probably meet your requirements for your insurance that you won't have to pay near as much. You'll probably meet your deductible.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll be over 6,000.
Oh yeah, that was probably just the medication they give you.
I'm thinking it's just the left eye.
Could very well be.
Buy one, get one free.
I like the way Jody thinks on it.
Yeah.
Half price.
Don R says, "Good to see you feeling better, Jody."
Howdy, Don.
You came in and he didn't go to bed.
I need to go. I got all this stuff I need to do, and I just can't make myself do it. I get so excited on Wednesday night because I get to go fishing Thursday, and
Right.
I don't even go to sleep usually Wednesday night.
Oh, I can understand that.
That's why I always would fall asleep Thursday.
Yeah. Paula says at Walmart her glasses have costed $110 more.
Oh wow.
Walmart don't take my insurance.
Walmart don't take mine either.
Mine either.
I need glasses. I got prescription, but I never went and got them.
I don't need them now after I got surgery.
I can use them, but I don't got them.
I had really good vision until that old solar eclipse come in, and everybody started watching it. And we watched it, and every one of us had to get glasses after we watched it. And we had them 3D glasses too, and it didn't save our eyes one bit.
That don't help much.
No. I didn't even like it. It wasn't no big deal to me that I lost my
The
vision.
solar eclipse ain't. You see that every month or 2 years or whatever. It's the other stuff I like watching that comes in once every 200-300 years.
That one was special for some reason.
What was special about it?
Beats me.
It hurts your eyes and left.
It
It was
blinded
special.
everybody. Hey, that's where the eye doctors made their money, because after they seen that, they went to the eye doctors and get exams, and now they have to have glasses.
Yeah.
Well, just think they help their help to bring about 30 or 40% more customers in.
Oh yeah, that's 45%.
Yeah.
Samson says hello, Jody.
Howdy.
So,
Wait for Friday.
huh?
I can't wait to go fishing Friday. I'm going to Chattanooga with Fish Sizzle on his boat.
Oh, okay.
Oh heck yeah, that ought to be fun.
Yeah. I've never went fishing with Brandon yet. I've been waiting for the weather to clear.
You going on his boat?
Mm-hmm. He's going to use his live scope.
Oh, you gonna show how to run live scope?
Well, when I get one, I'm going to get the exact same one he's got so he can teach me.
It's just like any other. You work out your quirks on it, getting it set up, and once you get it set up, it's pretty straightforward, which is nice.
Yeah.
Dallas, you're probably about the smartest one out there to watch a solar eclipse with a welding helmet.
Yeah.
I can't say anything because that's what we did too, but we were at work and there was some handy right there, so we took advantage of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about the smartest thing you could do, because that solar eclipse gets bright really quick like a weld.
Yeah, when it's shaded at 12, it don't let too much in. You get a pretty good perspective on it though.
Oh yeah, you do. It's that last little clip that gets really bright,
Yeah.
and it looks like a weld right there in the edge when it comes around.
Bart, was that the puppies?
Yep, that's the puppies.
Them was
They're
the,
wound. They're wound up.
the little cutest little doggies I ever saw.
They're a handful in themselves.
What was it? Corgis?
They're corgi, some corgi and something mix.
Yeah. I loved them. And I'm not that big of a dog person, but when I saw them, I wanted them. They
I,
was
I'll,
sweet, just lay.
I'll tell you what, they're probably one of the lovingest dogs I think I've ever owned.
Yeah, that's what I need, something to snuggle up to.
That
Corgi,
the little smaller one spent about an hour on my lap today and would not move. It was crashed out with its head upside down, leaning off my leg. I'm like, I guess you're going to be there for a little bit.
corgis are lap dogs all the way around.
Oh yeah,
And if you go in bed, they want to be up there in that bed with you.
Yeah.
yeah. We cage them for right now until we get them housebroken. Work in progress.
I want one that doesn't bark a lot and one that don't shed.
Yeah.
That's
All
why
right, Paula Abrams. Good night. Sorry.
Shih Tzus, they don't shed and they don't bark that much.
These little things can be pretty mean sometimes. Them little puppy teeth, man, are
Those puppies
They're like-
hurt.
they're like little daggers. You can't even walk around the house without shoes without them getting your toes.
Yeah. Have you ever been pierced by hypodermic needles?
No, but it feels like it with them pups. I'll tell
I
you
know,
what,
That's what I'm saying.
they'll make you think you're walking on glass.
Legos.
Yeah, Legos, any sharp, pointy, small object.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bite that, nip that toe, and you're like, son of a biscuit eater.
And then you try not to step on them and hurt them by moving because you move so quick you don't even realize where your feet are going.
Yeah, and they're right in front of your feet, and you accidentally
Yeah.
kick them.
Mhm.
They're under them before you're on. They're under them before you're on top of them half the time.
Right. Then they come back and attack the feet after you kick them across the
Yeah.
floor. And then you'd be like, well, here they come.
You're like, watch out.
Yeah.
Hey, they do good polishing floors.
As long and short as those things are, they'll do a great job of polishing. You just need to give them a pad on their belly.
Uh-huh.
Them little short feet, they get in everything. You take them out. You take them out when it's raining. You're going into the bathtub, giving them a bath to clean them back off.
Oh, yeah, because they're covered in mud by the time they get back in the house.
Oh yes.
And they don't look like a dog anymore. They look like a drowned rat.
Yeah, about right. They do pretty good about taking baths, though. I was surprised. They weren't bad with it at all.
But them little dogs love the water. I don't know why.
Yeah, they do.
But they love the mud.
They like anything.
Mm-hmm.
Those little corgis, I don't know why they love the mud, because they get in the mud puddle and you don't see them anymore. All you see is a head sticking up out of there.
They're fighting over a toy rope right now.
Yeah.
See if this will distract them.
What? Looking.
What?
Got one looking.
That one looks.
Hey, you stay away from toes. No, no toes. No toes. No.
He went to squeaky toy, so he's going to attack your toes, huh?
Hey, that little thing will attack anything that it thinks they can get a hold of.
So which one likes the squeaky toy?
That's the little small one. They're fighting with each other.
Oh, I did that earlier on Backlash's show, and they had Costa was home. I did that to Costa's dog, and they started back talking. Tell me, give him the squeaky, and she didn't have it. Oh, that's funny. We have 15 people in chat already.
It's not bad for 1:30 in the morning.
I
No.
know. That's weird.
I still have a cough when I breathe.
So what?
I can't shake my cough.
You
It'll take a little bit to get rid of it.
Well, it moved into my lung. So when I breathe, sometimes it makes me cough.
Yeah,
get some of that Mucinex.
Yeah.
that Mucinex tastes like crap. It's horrible.
Yeah, but
It
I'll
works,
tell you what,
but
that Mucinex may taste like crap, but it takes care of a cough and all that goes with it.
oh yeah, it does.
It'll quench a cough real quick.
Blah. I do the cough.
That smoker's cough,
I ain't even coughing nothing up. It's just right here.
dry.
And I don't know. It's just something right here makes me cough when I breathe.
I know. I'm really surprised because usually I get bronchitis at the beginning of the year and at the end of the year when the season switched, and so far I've been doing pretty good. So cross my fingers.
Yeah.
I am blessed with that. I haven't got sick so far.
That's good. I normally don't catch colds. Mine's all sinuses. When I get cold, like in the house or anything, and I get cold, my nose will run.
Hmm
Got tired of blowing my nose while I was fishing, so I got some Claritin and took it. And when I did that, it stopped it all up in my head, and then I got sick from it because it went rain, so it just built up in my head till I got sick.
It drains and runs down your throat and then causes a mess.
Oh yeah.
I've got pneumonia from it a couple of times like that, you know.
Yeah,
Or,
I think that's how I get bronchitis twice a year.
yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Or from coughing. That's why I never got it back. But I'm sick of it. Over.
Yeah.
I can't even get into meanness because I start coughing.
Can you get what?
Into meanness. As soon as I get into something really good and I start coughing, I have to stop. That man.
That's bad timing.
Yeah. I didn't even get the meet and greet at the CatCon because I would start coughing. Usually, what set me off was scent. Like I'd smell someone's cologne and it would just make me start coughing.
I don't wear cologne much anymore.
I'd get around someone that smelled good and that was the end of it. I'd get one sniff and then I'd get about 10 coughs.
That's your sinuses there. Hey, Martin.
It would hit me in the back of my throat.
Yeah, sometimes some of the stuff people spray is pretty excessive anyways.
Brian B smelled really good, but he set me off coughing right off the beginning.
Had to get away, huh?
Yeah. If I hadn't went in for that second sniff, I'd been okay.
That one sniff was all right, but that second sniff set you off.
Yeah.
How's it going, Martin? Welcome in, buddy.
Howdy, Martin.
So, did you meet anybody new at the CatCon, Jody?
Yeah, I met some new people from chat. Inch, I think 205.
Did you meet Robin?
I don't think I met Tony Harrison in person. I might have last year. I can't remember. Met Ernie, Hog Snatcher. You know, some people from Triple C. I met Chunky in person.
Right.
You talk to him and you know him, but you forget you never really actually met him.
Right.
I know. I scared the crap out of Chunky when we were at CatCon because he's sitting there. I'm like, hey, and I yelled at him pretty loud.
Yeah.
He didn't hear me, and Chris is like, hey, someone's trying to talk to you, because Chris was standing in front of him, and he turned around and jumped. He's like, I know I should know you, but I can't remember your name.
Hey, say your last name for the record.
Cadell.
Cadell. See, I tell everybody that, and they don't believe me because they're like, "You can't even say your own name. How you know?" Something?
I think usually you're the one that's closest to it than more than anybody.
I tried to get close to it.
It's one of those. It ain't spelled exactly how it's said.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I've been trying to get close, but
You're doing pretty good too.
Yeah, it's like some people call him Avid, but it's really Ovid.
I call him Bigfoot. It's easier.
it's Avid.
It's Ovid.
No.
You know, Pontoon, my name.
Huh?
Pontoon ain't my real name.
I know what your real name is.
I do too. I'm going to be nice though.
Why?
I know the first and last name.
My dad. Don't bother me none.
It does some people though. That's why I don't like to say people. Sometimes people's real name or their name in general.
Because they can hunt you up.
Well, it's not that. It's just for me. It's out of respect. That way, not everybody wants their name to be known. So
Right. I was raised out of respect. Until someone gives you permission, you can call them by their name.
Yeah.
But even afterwards, you still don't do it because it's respect for the person.
yeah.
Yeah, like Pontoon Roberta. That just don't ring good.
No.
Roberta. That ain't my name either. I used to
No.
Roberta though.
I know better than that.
You know, my dad, he named me and a brother after him.
Oh, wow.
He had to have 2 kids named after him.
He wanted to make sure he was remembered one way or the other.
Yeah. And there's only 4 of us, and he had to have half of them named after him.
Well, 50% still better than 100.
At least he picked the 2 best kids to name after him.
I'll take your word for it.
I was the baby. I was awful.
That happens.
I was really, 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 really mean. We were so mean.
You mean?
Yeah, Mom would have to come home from work and give us a whooping on her lunch.
I'd have never guessed that.
Yep. Many times she'd come home from work and had to give us a whooping. We were so mean, fighting and carrying on, screaming.
Man, I was rotten when the street lights came on after dark.
Yeah.
I got 4 other brothers. I know all about it.
All we did was punch and fight,
My dad just went out and got us boxing gloves and said, "Hey, if you're gonna fight, this is what you're gonna wear these, and you're gonna deal with it. It works."
Yeah.
Martin says, "It's Jody, the bug giver. I came home with a bad cold."
Oh no!
Oh, sorry. Well, I was just sinuses. I don't see how I give a cold away.
Well, hey, it wasn't just you. He'd been out on several lakes and rivers fishing with other people.
Yeah. And he got the mud butt. That was his problem when he went.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Dale.
Still digging that mud right now.
Uh-huh.
He's probably selling it over in the UK for some by the ounce.
Yeah, fancy face mud.
Oh, yeah.
U.S. soil.
Yeah.
He was on the dog pound. He was over on hooks and hammocks. He's with someone else fishing other than that, but
It was awesome seeing everybody come together and take him out and actually show him a good time and, show him some of the, it may be a small area of stuff, but give him an idea of, like what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was fishing with Troy.
He fished with Troy. He fished with
Other Hooks and Hammocks and J Dog.
J Dog.
And I don't know anybody else he did.
I'm not sure who else he fished with.
I don't know either, but at least he got to see some lakes, some rivers, and some bad bank conditions on good water.
Martin says, I'm still trying to remove that mud. Hey,
I'm sure, Martin, it will stick with you for a while. You'll be cleaning your boots and pants off for a few weeks before you get all that out of there.
Yep.
your boots is going to have that mud on there for months.
Mm-hmm.
United States mud does not come off.
Some of that stuff's pretty bad. He said he's still trying to remove it.
It's like concrete, Martin. It ain't going to come off easy.
Yeah.
It'll definitely make you earn it. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. But Martin, just think of this: that mud is memories.
Instead of mud angels, he's making mud martins down there.
So that mud is worth $10 an ounce to everybody over there in the UK.
Heck, it'd have been pretty cool to see a mud angel come out of it, or at least the UK flag drew into the side of the bank on the US bank.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be funny to see.
Yeah.
Where do you get all that mud from anyway?
River bank.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That river bank, when it gets that water jumps up and down like that, and you get all that water right there, that stuff is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Martin says, let's just say this: it took days for my boots to dry out.
It's like quicksand of mud, but it has a bottom. Eventually, when you squish down deep enough, you'll find something.
Oh, it got up in the Ohio River.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can believe that.
He went fishing with your boy Troy, huh?
Yep.
That's where the mud came from.
Mm-hmm.
Glad he brought 2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
Oh yes. He was thinking ahead there, because
Mm-hmm.
you definitely you fish a bank on the Ohio River, you better have a few of everything: pants, shirt, shoes, socks.
The Ohio and the Mississippi both.
Yeah. It really any river bank, because it ain't too dang hard to fall. Even if you're young and agile, you're still going to take a landing at some point.
Yep.
Yeah, if not, your feet's going to sink in mud up to 18, 20 inches.
You may be trying to land a fish, but you're going to be landing on your butt about as quick as you're trying to get that fish when you start leaning out for it.
Oh, yeah. Either on your butt or your face first.
I've done that once before fishing. I was catching bluegill out of a pond, and it was real muddy, and I took a step, and I landed flat on my back. And as soon as I went down, I felt a bluegill hit my pole. I reeled it on in.
I've seen people fall in mud and those wet rocks trying to get down to the bottom to throw your line in and slip and fall and go right in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because it only takes a second to do it. I've done it myself a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Martin says I'm avoiding that riverbank next year.
Just make sure to bring your snowshoes. That way you can spread out the weight a little bit.
No, just bring you a pair of muck boots. That way you don't ruin your good pair of shoes.
Yeah.
At least they hose off easy.
Oh yeah, muck boots are a lot easier to clean that mud off than your shoes.
Yeah.
Yep, I have a steel-toed pair for work. They're pretty nice sometimes.
I'm not talking about steel-toed boots anymore. Mine got ruined just by a box. I'm not mentioning what box or how heavy the box was. It just ruined a pair of steel-toe boots.
Yeah.
I'm not mentioning the box. I'm not telling how much it weighed or what was in it.
Might not know a guy or girl that might know something about that.
Who's that?
Just a guy.
Do
Yes.
I know him?
I bet you do.
I bet you I do too.
I got sleep. I have to jump off before I go to sleep.
All right. You have a good night.
All
Take
right.
it easy, Jody.
Question is he on panel?
What's that?
That's his question is that guy on panel?
He might be.
I kind of figured I knew who you're talking about.
There's a slight possibility of it.
Yeah, about 98% slight possibility.
Yeah, I'd say you're pretty accurate with that one.
I can't believe it did that to the steel toed boots.
I can. They don't make them like they used to anymore.
Well, I never liked steel toe boots to begin with because I
Yeah.
knew that metal bent, you ain't getting it shaped right back where you wanted it to.
Yeah,
And
I like those composite toes anymore. I don't even mess with the steel toe.
I got leather boots that are really hard on the toe, but they're not composite. They're the leather.
Yeah. I think the composite toe is better off because if it does break and it does smash it, it's going to break. So you won't have to at least pry that steel back up to get your toes out of it.
Yeah, I've learned long enough. All right, you be safe, Martin, and talk to you later. I've learned
Thanks.
a long time ago when I was younger, if my feet were going to get hit, I move my feet really quick, whether they're steel toes or not.
Have a good night, Martin. Yeah, I know. About got me a 100-pound lead ingot over the weekend. Over last weekend, it dropped off my bench, and I'm like, whoo! It came down hard.
Missed your toes, huh?
Oh, it did. I jumped pretty far back though, because I knew that steel toe was not going to save it.
No, it wouldn't. 100 pounds of lead. Let's see. Steel toes and toes. How are they going to react?
100-pound piece of lead at 4 foot.
Oh, that drops really quick, really hard, really fast.
Oh yeah, it went through some plywood. So if that tells you anything.
How hot was the lead?
Oh, it was solid. It wasn't hot at all.
Oh, it just broke through the plywood.
I had it laying up on the bench, and I didn't have it up there very far because the thing was so dang heavy. And I picked it up and set it up on the edge, and I didn't get it up on there far enough, and I let go of it. I'm like, oh, it'll be good. It wasn't good.
Boom!
I was trying to move some stuff out from behind it off my bench, and yeah, it just didn't work out. I learned my lesson.
Oh, yeah, I bet you learned your lesson really quick when you seen that thing drop.
Yeah, my hands went to the bench, and then my feet went as far back as I could kick them.
Now you know why I protect my feet now.
Oh yeah.
Until that box incident.
I didn't think that 100-pound piece of lead would have went through that plywood, but it did. It went through 3/4.
Really?
Yeah. Made a pretty good hole. I was surprised.
That 3/4 inch plywood is supposed to hold up to 500 pounds.
Yeah. Not from a 4 foot drop, I guess.
Oh,
It is multiplied by like 1.5 times its weight.
when it's falling.
Yeah, I think it's an inch or something. I can't remember, but it multiplies pretty fast.
Oh yeah. If it hits point first, it's gonna
Oh, and it did. It hit point first.
go through plywood really quick. Tomorrow I gotta bring in my weight box and get that organized.
That's what I was doing today for a while, working on some dragging weights, and had an order I got finished up, and trying to clean up my shop from last month's mayhem.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I bet you made a real big mess on that one.
Yeah, I had stuff all over the place. A lot more than what I like to have. That was for sure.
How long did it take you to clean up that mess?
Yeah, I got an hour in it so far, but I ain't done either.
An hour and you're not even done yet cleaning it up?
Yeah, I got lead all over the place.
Crap, what'd you do?
Yeah, just taking and trying to move lead to where I needed it and move lead back, cutting sprues off. I just throw them in buckets, and I had like 5 or 6 different piles of them, and it's trying to get them all condensed into one area.
By the way you're talking, I thought you blew up the smelter.
No, I'm pretty careful on that. I've learned my lesson on that a couple times.
Yeah, do not put wet lead in hot lead.
You always want to warm up your lead if you can before you put it in too, especially on a hot pot. After a while, I turn them pots. When I first get them, I turn them down to like 8 or 9, and then once I've ran them for a while, them coils do get a little weaker. Then I turn them up the rest of the way.
Right.
And run them until the coil goes bad, which I haven't had happen yet, but it'll happen.
Are you able to replace some coils, or do you have to get a new pot?
You can replace them. They sell replacement parts for them.
That's good.
The one's a pouring pot, a 20-pound pouring pot, but I don't use the pouring pot on it anymore. So when the coil eventually does go bad, I'm going to pull it out and put the regular furnace pot back in it.
No, really. So you're going to be running off propane or gas or what?
No, it'll be running like it is. It won't have the spout to pour out the bottom of it.
Oh, so you just have to remove the pot and pour it, then put it back.
Yeah, put a different style back in it.
Make it simpler.
It will. It'll make it easier for pouring lead the way I pour all of it now. So
as much as you need to make it as simple as possible.
yeah, those pouring spouts on the bottom of those Lee pots, them bigger sinkers, you can't pour them out of there without getting the lead to look like complete crap. So I hand pour all that bigger stuff.
I was talking to Backlash earlier today, and he was talking about getting a hold of you about some pyramids for ocean fishing.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I had one guy a while back ask me, and he wanted cannonballs for ocean fishing. I'm like, well, you can use whatever you want, but I don't think that would be what I'd use.
I'd use pyramids.
I'd use pyramids before cannons, but I mean, I don't know. He didn't really tell me the whole story on it, so you never really know if they're fishing off a boat or, I assume, bank the way he was talking, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, but even on bank, cannonball wouldn't be good for you.
It ain't gonna hold.
No, it's just gonna get washed away.
Yeah, if you get lucky, you might get a fish to pick it up before it rolls most of the way in.
Uh-huh.
Or if you get lucky and it hits something out there in the sand to stop it. But
yeah, that'd be almost like 1,000 to 1 odds.
yeah, that's the way I thought too. But
Pyramid, as soon as they hit the sand, they dig in.
yeah, just like they call them spider weights.
Right.
They got them steel pins off of them.
I gotta find my little buddy that was made out of sinkers. I have a spider that's made out of hook and sinkers.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
He looks like a black widow. Give me a minute. I was able to find you.
How's everybody doing in chat tonight? Everybody having a good night?
I found him.
You found him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty dang neat.
Don't he look like a Black Widow?
Yeah, it does.
He's made out of circle hooks and lead.
It's pretty cool. You paint that thing black and make a little red dot on the back of it, you get some people all scared over that.
Oh, I got people scared on Halloween because when they go put their beer down and they walk away to talk to someone, they come back and it's sitting on top of their beer can like that.
Welcome in, Duggar.
Hey, Duggar, and you get people that's half drunk and they see that and they're like,
Oh, I guarantee you they jump.
oh, they don't want to touch that beer can.
I'd be like, yep, time to go get another one.
And they go turn around and I just reach over, pick it up when I'm not looking and remove it. And they look back and their wife goes, why are you getting another beer? They go, there's a big spider on my drink. She goes, no, they're not. She goes, yeah, there is. I just seen it. He looks around and it's gone. He says, oh, shit, I'm seeing things.
Oh, I'm sure.
I did it one time at a family party. My sister about freaked.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny to see, though.
Yeah, they had some cake in there with a plastic lid on it.
Yeah.
They turned it out, turned the lights out, and I snuck in there, and I had 6 of these, and I put them each one on the lid of a plastic cake. And I walked out in the dark, and no one seen me, and they went in, turned on the lights, got ready to serve, and boy, those women all screamed.
I know when we were younger, we'd always go to our grandparents' house for Christmas, and my dad, my grandpa, and my mom and her 2 brothers went and they put a chicken inside of a box or a rooster, put it inside of the box and wrapped it up and laid it underneath the tree for which would be my mom's brother-in-law. And man, he shook that thing like crazy, kept messing with it, trying to guess what it is. And that bird didn't make a single word, sound, nothing. And when he opened that box, that bird came out and flew right to his face and scared the living crap out of him. I died laughing. They actually even still got it on video for when it happened, and it's absolutely epic.
I got my great niece, and she followed me around for about an hour after that, and I had to be cool because I put it on her plate when she turned around to go get a beer, and this is sitting right on top of her steak.
Oh, I'd have laughed.
Oh, I laughed. She didn't.
Yeah, he didn't either. He got mad and left for a little bit, and then ended up coming back.
Her husband she went to go get her husband to get it off her steak, and he came back and says, honey, there's nothing there. I believe you, but there's nothing there. I had it in my lap underneath the table, wiping it off and stuck it in my pocket. And I sat across from her eating, and she looked at me and says, Uncle, what did you do? I says, I haven't done nothing. I'm just sitting here eating peacefully. She gave me that dirty look. I'm like, okay, I got to cool down for a while because she's going to follow me.
Oh, yeah.
She's eyeballing me for a good hour and a half.
Oh, I bet so.
I thought I was going to get ratted out on that one.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to hop down. I got a kid fussing upstairs, so
yeah, I'll
take care of him
this anyway because I'm going to probably end this here soon. But you take care.
Take it easy, Evan. Have a good night. Have a good night, everybody in chat.
What's up, Duggar? Well, if no one wants to come up on panel, I'm going to end this live here in another 5 or 10 minutes. And yes, the link is pinned to the top of chat. Well, I guess Wendy never made it back. Well, since no one ain't going to be coming up, I'm going to say good night to everybody. Tight lines, and I'll see you all tomorrow.